That was good. Was good. Was good. Raider Nation Live has been in the building, bro. Only your boy Low today. Hopefully, everybody's a good one. We're gonna get into it very shortly. Everybody pull up into the show right now, and we'll get into it. Live to talk about. Shout out to everybody in the chat. This is your boy Low. Gabe and Gravy are going to be running a couple minutes short, but we'll still get into it, man. Chop it up, see what's up. Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Lowe's in the building right now, waiting for everybody else to pull up. Just me for now. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day, man. Good week. It's the last. Yesterday was the last day of training camp, man. We're about to get into it. I know Gabe's going to be running a couple minutes late. I know Gravy's going to be running a couple minutes late, so you guys just got me for the time being. I know a lot of people ain't going to watch, but let's keep it going. Nah, just fucking around. Man, I've been a little bit under the weather the last whole week, man. Headaches and allergies and all that stuff, man. But we here, man. We're going to get into it, man. Gabe, apparently yesterday was he was at the last training camp. Has a few good points that he's going to be talking about when he pulls up. But yeah, man, there's a lot of different things that have been going on as far as the Raider culture is concerned, and you know the battle of who's going to be the quarterbacks, how the defensive looking. I mean, our secondary is just being fucking monsters, man. They're just going out and doing everything that they need to do. But what Gabe was kind of breaking down to me yesterday is that like there was really no big stars. You already know about the same players that are coming out doing their thing. Max Crosby, you know what I mean? I heard that the secondary is just all over the place, man. There's also a few things that I actually did read where they're thinking about having Palomar as one of the other safeties. Oh shit, Gabe's in the back. My bad. What up, Dad? What up?
Greg in.
Good, chilling, brother. Chilling. Yeah, I was just talking about how you were saying a little bit of how the secondary was fucking doing yesterday, and I was just kind of it was crazy. I was gonna wear the same shirt too. I said I read something to where they're gonna probably have the defense with Palomar out there too. They have 3 safety sets and stuff like that. That's what I just read, but yeah, man, we're here, man. I know Gravy's gonna be showing up a little bit late, and so we're here. We're about to get into it, man. Like we tell you guys always around these parts, man. Be thankful for what you do, got what you don't. Don't drink and drive. We'll get into the chat and then we'll get into it, man. Penny, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. John Seventh Studios, NFL YouTube channel, Joe Milton III. That was my guy, bro. Fucking Joe Milton. Remember that shit? Apparently he has a bunch of highlights from this night, last night. We might have missed out. I think so too. Ja, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one, bro. You say Justin Herbert might be out for week 1. Oh shit, let's go. Dixon side. I can't say that whole thing, bro. Come on, man. I'm gonna say cider, bro. You get it? Dixon cider? Anyways. Shout out to him. He says, drunk and high after chest day? Okay, for sure. Auntie Six, what's up, bro? Salute you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one, bro. Leg days don't exist. Stephen Luna in the building. Clifford, what's up, bro? Salute to you. Salute showing some love. Free Thinker in the building. Terrence, what up, man? Hopefully you're having a good one. Goon, what up? What up, bro? Hopefully you're having a good one. Circus, I haven't seen you around here in a minute, bro. Hopefully you're having a fucking good one, brother. Shit, where we at right here? So right here's Bogdanovich, don't disrespect Carmelo revoking the Serbian break lane. Oh shit. I don't even know what you're talking about, big dog, but probably talking about basketball. Clifford in the building, my 2 cents, Gunsmoke Games, GG. Sean, what up, bro? Sean sent me some stuff too. William in the building. Shout out to all you guys, Matt Marinovich in the building. Circus showing love again. Hope you feel better soon, bro. Man, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, there is a little bit of an announcement. The Shopify list will be up shortly. By next week, we'll have everything lined up to where you can start ordering and pre-ordering your shirts and stuff like that. So we're gonna be able to, get them out there. Still working on the prices and stuff like that, but we're gonna try to give you the best shirts possible. You know what I mean? Quality wise and everything like that. I want to make sure you guys get some good stuff. So we're gonna try to keep it under a decent amount, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'll get back into it. Battle 559. What up, bro? Salute to you, man. Playing COD and listening, shit, man. We're always on COD, bro. Shit. SoCal Sound in the building. Everyone's showing love right now. Yep, Game C is on fire. Yep, that's going to be one of the first shirts that we're going to put out there right there. So if you want to show them right there, man, that'll be dope. Yep, it's going to be like that. And then I'll have the RaiderNationLive on the back. And then also we'll have the stickers with it too. It does have it. Yeah, there it is right there. And then, that'll come with some stickers too, man. Chris, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Free Thinker showing love to everybody right there. Pharaoh, man, I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Hopefully everything's all good, man. Salute to you, bro.
Pharaoh, great.
You guys haven't subscribed to Pharaoh, man, go on over there. Pharaoh, Protect the Shield, man. They always giving good Raider content, bro. So always hook up with them. Jai, you already know what it is. Daniel Martinez, what up? Can't wait to see this offense, bro. Yeah, same here, bro. We're getting there, bro. It's going to get there. Mania, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you have a good one. Steve DeLuna, I'd rather beat Herbert's ass week 1. We can talk, but hey, man, we need to win in LA, so I don't care. Throw stick in there, bro. I'll be good with that too. Wild Turkey, what up, bro? Omar was in the building. What's up, bro?
Hey, man, it's the first game of the season. To be honest, I don't give a fuck who plays quarterback. A win is a win, to be honest. And I would like to gauge, you know what I mean, from the first game of the season. But shit, it would be nice. It wouldn't be. I wouldn't be mad if we don't. If we go out there, we don't play him, you know what I mean? Because we could gauge it in the second week against Baltimore. So it's to me, it's not, it don't make that too much, you know what I mean? More of a difference.
Yeah, man, I agree with you, bro. Like I just want to win in LA, bro. Every time, bro. Every time it's it. Another news: Chokers offense struggling under the new coach. I predicted 12 sacks, 4 picks. Fuck it, they're collapsing. Let's go, bro. Chris showing love to everybody. Omar saying, "Where's the old man Gravy?" He's highly excited for the show. Yeah, I know, brother. He's gonna be pulling up, brother. He's gonna be pulling up. For sure. Who else? Pyro in the building. If you're in here, I see who else is in the building. James Furpo, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Thank you guys, man. Hey, I just want to thank everybody that's been rocking with us from day one, bro. We hit the fucking 1,000 subscriber mark. Last show, man. It's been a long time coming, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You know what I mean? Good and bad. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're still getting into it. Dolphin Raider in the building. Free Thinker, what do you think of any watching of the games? And I haven't watched not one game, bro. I was kind of trying to get some rest. Yeah, I watched some of the Sider saying I'll trade for Hooker. We'll see what's up with that.
If you want a Hooker,
yeah, you trade for it.
I trade for Hooker. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Spirit Raider, what up, bro? Salute to you. Any news, Gabe? Yeah, we're gonna get into that right now because Gabe was over there with Goon. Shout out Goon, man. Goon's a good dude, man. If you guys know Goon, man. Goon, him and Gabe went out there and checked out the last.
Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out Goon too. Yo, shut up.
Looking forward to them. Yes, sir. So, Gabe, you were there, bro. We kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday, man. If you guys didn't know, Gabe was over there, and I was just kind of saying that Gabe was over there with Goon. Checked it out, and he was at the last practice and stuff like that. I know you said it wasn't really full on pads, but it was kind of more 7-on-7 kind of deal, 11-on-11, whatever, whatnot.
I mean, I could tell you this. There was maybe like 10 to 20 minutes of actual hard practice, dog. And to be honest, that's not even like the practice that people are actually thinking. You know what I mean? Like
that, yeah.
Like I think what people have in their head is like, because you know, a lot of us in the chat, or me myself included, dog. Because when I was thinking about this shit too, like you think about practice, and it's like you go back to your fucking even your playing days or whatever playing days you had or whatever it is, dog. Like, and you know, you always went like practice were some of the hardest ones because you were going against some that you didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You were going full on. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. You can't really gauge, like, really, to be honest. Yesterday, I know I heard some content creators talk about yesterday that, you know what I mean, some of them were like saying that they talk about the practice like if it was like
game time.
I don't know, man. Like not even game time, like, but like it's more like if they actually like, I know they're getting shit corrected. They're trying to you know, correct plays and shit like that. But as far as like, you could tell, like, to be able to tell like what quarterback's ahead or what this and that, like, you got to really take your own interpretation for it. And like the only thing that I really got out of yesterday to be able to like gauge the quarterbacks, dog, is really like the way they throw the ball. You know what I mean? To the way they throw the ball, the way they like, I would say like when they actually did play those 10, 20 minutes of actual like hard practice, like were they getting the ball out of their hands quick, you know, during the plays, you know, like, and as far as that, I will say, I think Aiden for sure has Aiden has for sure the edge in that. You know what I mean? Because like to me, like I know we've been asking for a fucking, you know, like a mobile quarterback and all of that shit, but like as far as that practice that I watched, because that too, that's another thing I will say too. Like I was only at one practice, you know what I mean, and they weren't in pads, so like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that like you know, I know fucking this out of one practice. I know for sure, you know, Aiden's better than Minshew because of this one practice and all that shit. But that's why I'm saying like all I can really gauge it off of is like Aiden has more zip on his ball. You know what I mean? Aiden, you know, can you rarely see ducks, you know, that Aiden throws. You know what I mean? Aiden kind of, you know, is more of a spiral, and it's going to get, you know, it gets there quicker for sure. You know what I mean? I will say that as far as when I was watching Gardner has some stuff with his legs. You know what I mean? He can extend plays, but then again, too, like, will that affect the offensive line? You know what I mean? Because some of the time, I don't know about this type of offense where, you know what I mean, where you're gonna be able to, you're gonna want to use like the tight ends, and you know what I mean, especially the weapons that you have outside in Jacoby and DA. You're gonna want to use them almost like an extension of the run game as well too, like with screens and stuff like that. Like, and you do see a lot of like motion in the offense. You do see a lot of that, where a lot of pre-snap before, like last year, was like, you know, straightforward. You weren't gonna get a lot of that shit. So you do see a lot of that. So you might be able to kind of like have the defense playing on their heels and shit like that. So I do like that. But man, like that's why I can only say, like, as far as what I like in a quarterback, probably for this team, I would say Aiden probably had the better day last year because, you know, I'm like I said, he has a better ball, and I just think it benefits more because of the weapons we have. You know what I mean? If we had a fucking, maybe like a different approach, maybe like as far as we know, AP's been kind of like stressing and shit like that. I don't know, man. I would want AOC to start, but I will say this: tomorrow is gonna be probably a better gauge than a lot of these practices.
Saturday.
I mean, yeah, Saturday. There's gonna be a lot of a better gauge on who's probably better suited for this job than these practices.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because I don't know, man. Like I didn't really see too much, but I'll just say that I will say that maybe Aiden had the edge yesterday because he just has a better like. I don't know. I just seen him throw a better ball.
Yeah,
and
that's what one of the things that Gravy would say when about Aiden O'Connell when we picked him up, that he had a better arm. Like, you know what I mean? Sure. Like, and that's like, and Gardner Minshew, bro. Like, I mean, I love his swag, bro. I love everything about him, bro. Like the way his whole vibes and shit like that, the way he is. But he is hero ball. He tries to play hero ball, or he tries to play behind. I guess, like he's always playing from behind. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say too. You kind of reminded me, like, thank you for that too. Like, he does that a lot now. Like, he'll have a good play, and then the next play you'll have the pressure on him, and like instead of like, you know, maybe, you know, like you know, maybe tucking it or making like a check down throw, he'll still want to go to where he wants to go, and he'll throw an interception. He did that shit I think twice yesterday. You know what I mean? And he does that, and he'll get a batted ball or like something like that, and he'll throw off his back. Like yesterday, I seen him on one where he did that. Max had a lot of pressure right in his face, and like he threw off his back foot, kind of almost like hopping. You know what I mean? Kind of like jumping almost, and like throwing it, and then it was like up for grabs. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I don't like, because that will cause turnovers. You know, especially with opportunistic defenses. But like I said, I think Saturday is going to tell a lot more. I think these two first preseason games are going to tell a lot more, and because yeah, man, that shit's like I'm just gonna say that, like, but I will say this: the defense, like when you see guys out there and like Jack Jones, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if that dude gets an all-pro season this year. Because everything is serious for that dude. Like, and he has fun out there, but you can tell everything is serious. He's on the defense. He's playing on the offensive side. He's taking offensive snaps. He's taking defensive side. He's on special teams. Like, the dude is a fucking football player, dog. And not only does he want to be out there, he is performing at the highest level when he is out there. And everything they're saying about JB too, like Ja'Cory Bennett, dog, that dude, he looks fast out there, dog.
Yeah.
He looks fast, and he's getting like our secondary looks tough. And that's why one thing I will say about like our secondary, I know has been making it really, really tough on these quarterbacks. And to me, I think it's like, I know some people will say that that's like, you want to see these quarterbacks perform, but these DBs look like the real deal. The defensive line it speaks for itself. Like, I think that's one area that I think everybody's been talking about, not just us as content creators. I think even people around the league, other content creators, they know, if one thing they know about the Raiders about this year is that the defensive line is for real. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because having Wilkins and having Max, like, they can't deny that shit. And then, you know, you had the emergence of Coops last year and shit like that. Adam Butler, like, teams know that part of the team is for real. But the corners, bro, like, that shit is going, like, not even just the corners, the DBs as a whole is like, it's going to be the reason why this defense is going to be what I've been predicting most of the offseason. Top 3, top 5 defense. You know what I mean? Like I really do believe that shit, especially after seeing, you know what I mean, and just listening to like everybody about our DBs. You know what I mean? Because the one thing I will say that a lot of us had like doubts upon were, you know what I mean, that second actual corner, because, you know, Hobbs kind of roams around. He plays that nickel linebacker. He plays the nickel, you know, he plays the slot, you know what I mean, the slot corner and shit like that. So, you know, kind of, you know, he's more like a Swiss Army knife, you know what I mean, like Nate Hobbs. And then you got Jack Jones, who's our number one. But we were having some doubts. Like, I know some people will probably say they didn't, but like, because they probably believed in like JB will probably be better. But what he's been actually showing and what he showed, you know what I mean, yesterday and stuff like that, like, I don't think we have to go out and go get a corner though. Like it would be nice to go get one because of the depth, but as far as like if we stay healthy and which is a big if, you know what I mean? Like you always want to have depth and you always want to have a guy that's back there to be able to perform if somebody goes down. But I don't have no doubts in our, I would say in our secondary, because I believe in our safeties and Polamalu. I heard you talking about Polamalu.
Yeah, I was saying that they were talking about having a three.
Dude is gonna be good, bro.
What was that? A three safety formation. What is that?
He made an interception yesterday on a tip ball that I don't know how he adjusted to make that grab, but that would be a hard grab for anybody, even a receiver. And he made that interception look easy. And then he was still able to stay on his feet and actually, you know, gain some yards after catch. Like he didn't just fall on the floor and shit like that. Like the bro fucking was. That dude looks good, bro. And I will say that even our rookies, like as in Devonshire, Richardson, those dudes look good, bro. Like I'm telling you, like that's why I'm saying, like, I wouldn't mind. Don't get me wrong. I'll never mind going to go get an extra DB here or there or whatever. But I'm telling you, dog, like you're gonna be even surprised in our young guys like Devonshire and fucking. I didn't really see much of Trey Taylor yesterday. I know he plays safety, but I didn't see much of him. But I did see a lot of Devonshire and a lot of Richardson, dog. And those dudes are gonna be good. They were playing against the second team and they were playing against Anthony Brown, but they were able to get, you know, like Anthony Brown was going on, like he had like a little run where, you know, like in front of us where he was, you know, kind of running the offense pretty good. And I don't know what happened, but you know, there was a couple plays in a row where the rookies just were like, I don't know if they were, you know, tired of getting a couple plays, you know, for positive yardage, but like they immediately proceeded right after that to pick him off and then get their hands on the ball. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know, man. I like our secondary, bro. I like our secondary. I would say right behind our defensive line.
Yeah, it's crazy that you say that about the six, like some of the players are talking about. Ja was putting right here. He said that, you know, on Saturday he's gonna be looking out for Bowers, Labe, and Richardson and Devonshire.
Bowers is a real fucking deal.
Yeah.
Oh, like I know people are gonna say like don't put too much expectations on him. Fuck that. That dude does not play like when he's out there, he does not run routes like no fucking rookie. He does not make mistakes like no fucking rookie. Like, and you can tell they're looking for him. That dude, fuck all that shit. Don't put too much expectation. Expect him to be good from day one.
Yeah, Goon Sam right here. Doss got a toe drag right in front of you guys.
Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice. He got a toe drag right in front of us, then went right to us. It was like, yeah, it was like that was nice. That was a nice catch, actually. That was a nice catch and throw from Anthony Brown.
Yeah, Anthony Brown's going to be a solid third backup. You know what I mean? I really like Anthony Brown.
Bradley made some throws too, but he's just behind the 8 ball. You know, being undrafted and that shit. Like he's just behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, there's probably some good about Bradley, bro, but we're probably going to see a little bit more of him the last game. I think it's going to be Anthony Brown's show the last game. But we'll see what happens. Our biggest thing is just looking at who's going to be the starter, who's going to have the best rhythm. But I want to go back over here with Steve DeLuna. Shout out Steve, bro. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We had like 70 people in here, man. I've seen North Cal and everybody. Steve DeLuna said this, bro. He said the West Coast offense takes years to perfect. Good news is that we have players who have played in it, Colton, Devontae, and a few other offensive line guys too. So that's what I was thinking about. Like even with Garner doing this thing, this system could actually work with Garner's style of play, and also I think it'll strive better with the AOC's type of play. You know what I mean? Because the simple fact is you got all these different weapons, and the way it works is that you got to distribute the ball correctly. You know what I mean? The right way. You know what I mean? It's meant for certain things. So I'm thinking like when we go out to the preseason, even though it's been this battle back and forth, and no one's actually like being the front runner and how they have both of them as the number one starting quarterback. I think in this system, the way it's built with the players, these guys don't really have to do much at quarterback to actually like get this shit make it effective. You know what I mean? The West Coast offense is meant to score. That's what it's meant to fucking do. But if we get into a rhythm with the running back, you know what I mean, with like fucking Zamir or whoever, or even Lave, however it works. You got Matson too. Like, you know, I'm kind of like a little shaky on Matson just for the simple fact is, but I think he could strive in this system. And the way the system is built is that any quarterback can come in, whether it's a running quarterback, whether it's a pocket quarterback, they can run this system, but they have to just trust in, you know, the plays that they got to make and stuff like that. Another thing that I was going to say too is that I think the defense is so fucking pumped up that I think communication is going to be key on both sides of the ball, because obviously the offense is trying to go through this team, this defense has been put together for the last 3 years. You know what I mean? There's a couple key pieces that have been added. You know what I mean? Jack Jones is just Jack Jones. Somebody was saying the way he plays out there, bro, is like, I think it was Minshew that said it. He said that when he plays out there, bro, he plays like open, but he's real anticipatory. Like he anticipates plays, like he sees it already. So if he's manned up, whatever or not, and he's kind of already seeing where the quarterback's going, he's having his eyes on everything. He'll let his man go and try to make the cut and try to get to, you know, however, you know what I mean? Because you got.
And I will say on one play, like I remember, like I said, they didn't run too much, like but like actual like where it was like kind of like closest thing to maybe like full speed.
Mm-hmm.
When they ran that, Aiden did have a great touchdown throw. He did have a good touchdown throw in the corner of the end zone. I forgot. I think it was maybe Bowers. I think maybe Bowers, or I'm forgetting who, but it was in the corner of the end zone, and he did throw a nice touchdown pass for sure.
Yeah,
and that was nice to see. You know what I mean? That was a good throw. You know, he made a good read from the pocket, and then he let it go, dog. And he actually that one was a good. That was actually it was in the red zone too. So that was great to see. It was in the red. It was a red zone throw, and he made a great throw, dog. You know what I mean? Because the defense was playing. They were on the receivers. You know what I mean? But that was actually a good throw, and he made that. Like that was good to see, at least. You know what I mean? Because you didn't want them to fucking go out there and do nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I think like Terrence saying that, you know, and we all agree that Jack Jones is fucking, you know, phenomenal. His IQ is phenomenal. Like if you get those guys playing out there like that, and you're seeing actually in JB, you see the difference in the way he's playing. He's playing faster, like you were saying. You've seen him out there, so you can see that he's playing different because JB's himself. You know, I mean, Jack Jones is himself, and JB's trying to figure out how to become himself. You know what I mean, and be who he was, because he had fucking Marcus Peters showing him some shit. So now he's sitting there being trusting himself and trusting that the fact that what he's learned over the years and stuff like that. And even though he got burnt and stuff like that, it happens to everybody. You see that confidence, and you see other players playing like themselves and letting their football knowledge come through, especially with the coaches too. You know what I mean? And the coaches are the ones that are giving these guys the fucking tools to be like, hey man, do you, but run it this way, but do it in, you know what I mean? And that's where I think everybody's going to elevate, because you see one player doing it and somebody else doing it with like a Hobbs and Jack, right? You got.
I don't know how Corey and Bennett ever gets punked, dog. That dude looks like almost like a fucking linebacker.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying punked. I'm saying he got cooked. Well,
I'm saying I don't know how he ever got like. I don't know what, but that fool looks like almost like a fucking linebacker.
Whatever. Out there. Yeah, but no, I don't see him getting punked and stuff like that. I think what's happening is you're having Max playing the way he's playing, Wilkins playing the way he's playing, Kuntz coming into his own, going into his third year, and everyone's playing the way they need to play and playing as themselves. They're not being fucking boxed in. They're like, man, hey, trust your gut, trust your instincts. So what happens is, if you're being told you got to step right here and you got to do this and do that, it's kind of it's boxing you in, not letting you play to your own strengths. And then the only thing is that, like, if coaches can see your strength, like say JB, you're saying that he's a bigger guy, but he's quick as fuck. He's fast. He's actually really fast.
Yeah, really fast.
You know what I mean? So it's like if you let him play into his own strengths, that's where the good coaches come in. You guide their strengths.
I don't know what happened to him last year, dog, because seeing him on the field, you don't know where it went wrong last year. Like, I know that, like, and I heard Hondo say this. You know what I mean? Like, Like Jack Jones was kind of pissed off that people were saying that he lost confidence, but that's really the only explanation because he has all the tools. He's fast. Mm-hmm. He looks like a fucking built like a fucking linebacker. He could play. He played in college. He played physical. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't know what it was, but that could only be the thing. And hopefully now under like with all of this, you know, like he's getting like the media attention from like the Raider media and all of that shit. You know what I mean? But and then now people are starting to talk about him that he's having a good camp and shit like that. So hopefully that gives him that confidence, bro, because he has all the tools.
Yeah, I think he does too, bro. I think it's just the players around him. I mean, look, you seen the way the defense flipped, bro. Once McDummie was gone, bro, the way they all flipped and how everything flipped, bro. You could tell, you can see the swagger. So now they have more time with each other. So it's like it's only making them better, bro. And then you can plainly see it. Circus says right here.
Jack just looks too like fast out there. And like even on offense, bro, like. He really is like when because I think AP is really putting pressure on him to be like, hey bro, like you want to play offense, you gotta be great on every rep that you take on offense because he takes it serious. Like I know that the other day they were talking about that Jack Jones had a drop on the offensive snap, and he had a drop, and then like he really like was hard on himself. You know what I mean? He was really hard on himself for dropping the ball, and then they asked AP about it in the press conference, and he was like, you see him drop the ball out there? If he's dropping the ball in practice, you definitely won't see him on offense in the games. You know what I mean? So he's putting a lot of pressure on him to do it, and bro, he didn't drop one ball yesterday. The times that they did throw it to him were like on his offensive reps where like if it was just a quarterback throwing to him or whatever, but he didn't drop one ball yesterday.
So that's Iron Man football, right? So Jack, they can come in and set up as anybody can. JB can do it. All of them can do it, right? Set up as a receiver, right?
Yeah, but they're only using Jack.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. And so Jack, for example. So if they're turning around doing whatever they're doing, and they throw Jack out there with next to Jacoby. I mean, they're not going to say, "Hey, he's an eligible receiver," right? They like the rules.
Because I know they used them for a couple of plays on offense with the Patriots. In his rookie year, I know that they used him as a weapon on offense just to go long because of his, I guess I don't know what it was, but like I know that they used them on offense for a couple plays, and they even used them on like to return. You know what I mean, for on plays in his rookie year. So I just think he has that in him. You know what I mean? It's ever since like he has that type of like game in him. Like he has an offensive game to him. It's not that he's like the best offensive weapon and by far, you know what I mean? He's not the best offensive weapon. I'm just saying like he has that offensive game in him that not a lot of DBs do. You know what I mean? And just to be honest, a lot of DBs are DBs because they couldn't be receivers. You know what I mean? That's what they say. But you know what I mean? So it's like, but you could tell he has like an offensive game to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I guarantee you this, like AP said, he will need to be damn near perfect in practice and all the reps he takes in practice just to even get a look on offense.
Yeah. Well, I remember C. Wood played a couple snaps, but you know, as offense. But so like somebody was saying back here, saying that somebody sees a little bit of C. Wood in him. But hey, Omar has this question for you right here. Gabe, who looked better at quarterback? Give you your update. I think he did, but just go ahead and run
it. To me, from yesterday, it's like, and I know people are gonna say that as biased because earlier a couple weeks ago I did kind of change my thoughts on who I thought would be the starter because all off season I was saying Minshew, but you know what I mean, for some reason, like just because of the chatter that I was getting from AP and like just the team like they were kind of giving AOC like a vote of confidence, you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I changed my mind to AOC. But I will say yesterday, dog, like I'm not gonna really say who has the lead, like because I can't really tell. I would be lying if I would tell you like off of yesterday I could tell you who has the lead, but I could tell you who threw the ball better yesterday, and it was AOC.
I mean, but he's had that though. You know what I mean? He has that better throw and he has a better arm and everything like that. I was telling Gravy, I think one time we were bullshitting off, you know, not even on the show and stuff like that. I think he has like kind of like a good arm, like kind of the way Campbell used to throw. But Campbell was just a little too slow on that release though. But you know what I mean? Oh shit! Without further ado, the homies fucking Gravy's in the building. What up, Gabe? Gravy? Gabe.
You're used to me being late, dog, not Gravy.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. I'm used to you being late. Shit,
you said, "What's up?"
Yeah, you guys. I'll get it all right. You guys can bitch at me for being.
Nah, it's just that it's just that he's so used to me being late that when you popped into the screen,
I said,
he was like, "Hey, what up, Gabe?"
Yeah,
what up, fellas? What you doing, man? How you feeling?
You know what I mean? Doing our thing.
Giving my little analysis yesterday, you know, just giving a little bit of analysis. Say Diablo had a great play yesterday too. That was surprising to see too. Like, not surprising because, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I hate on Diablo sometimes, but I mean, he does make some plays. I'm not gonna say he never makes plays, but he made a great play yesterday. I mean, like that. I was like, all right, that's cool. But you could tell Spillane's having fun out there. You know what I mean? He was out there throwing the ball around before practice with Jacoby. You know what I mean? Going fucking long and fucking, you know what I mean? It's just, they were having fun. It was more of like a fun day yesterday, to be honest, like getting ready to wrap up camp almost. You know what I mean? Type shit. That's what it was. That's what it seemed like to me yesterday, dog. I'm telling you, they only really had like 10 to 20 minutes of actual closest thing to full speed.
Yeah,
that's how I would say.
I got a question for you, Gabe. What was Tyree doing?
Hey, listen to this. Yeah, I like this. I like this part.
Cool because, I mean, you seen that the defensive line was getting anybody who was out there. To be honest, I'm not gonna say like he jumped off the screen because everybody that was on the defensive line was basically like at some point getting pressured. You know what I mean? So they were all good. But I will say the one thing I did like about Tyree, and like, because there was 3 players that ran sprints up after practice, 100-yard sprints, dog, and it was Max. I'm not too sure who was I forgot who was the second player. It wasn't Wilkins, but I forgot it was another defensive lineman. But it was I forgot. I don't know if it was Byron Young or I don't know who it was, but it was and Tyree. You know what I mean? Running 100-yard sprints, and that's really the only thing you can really say yesterday. Because like I'm saying, like it wasn't like a full-on practice. So that's the really only thing you can evaluate from them, because they were all getting pressure. I mean, he looks. I'll tell you this: he looks way better than you remember when last year they had like these like camp. There were like these camp videos that were going around, and he was getting off the ball so fucking slow. Mm-hmm. Like there was these videos going around, and it was like, what the fuck is going on there?
He was doing it for a reason. What his reason was, it was
in games too. He was doing it in games.
That is night and day. That for sure is night and day. Like that's like you don't see that no more. But it's gonna I'm gonna say this:
boneless wings.
Tyree, like as much as I want Tyree to be great, and I think he will be good, it's gonna be hard for a lot of these if he's gonna play defensive line, the only 2 defensive linemen that I really see getting a lot of playing time to actually pump up their stats is gonna be Wilkins and Max. Everybody else is gonna be, even Kuz. I see everybody else rotating a lot because that's how good the defensive line and deep the defensive line is. There's gonna be a lot of Adam Butler out there. John Jenkins, there's going to be a lot of John Jenkins. Byron Young is supposedly having a great camp, so you're going to see a lot of him. You know what I mean? I think one of our defensive end from our second, I think it's that fool.
Vance.
He was there last year, at the end of last year. I think he's number 97. Not 97. 97. I forgot what his name is. But he even had
Jacorian Robinson. Robinson.
He had a pick, I think against the second team, but he even played our defensive line is going to be really good, and it's going to be. I see the only really 2 guys that Like, if they're asking to stay in there and not get rotated out, the only two guys that I actually seen like getting respected on that call are Wilkins and Max. Everybody else will be rotated out and be fresh.
You weren't, besides running sprints after practice, you didn't see anything that Tyree did that's special to be the number 7 pick in the draft.
Well, because, I mean, if you compare him to all our other guys, which all our other guys are already good players, you know what I mean? He looks on par with all of them. It's just nobody looks like Max.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He just overshadows everybody. You know what I mean? So he's on par with like the Jenkins and the Byron Youngs and those guys out there. Like he looks like he's, just as fast, just as, getting pressure just like them, but nobody's Max. And he just overshadows everybody, though.
So, okay, before we move any further.
Even Wilkins, he even overshadows Wilkins. Like, man, as good as Wilkins
I haven't said nothing yet, bro. Everybody's saying.
Bro.
As good as Wilkins has been in his career with the Dolphins and shit like that, and he's a great player and shit like that, and I believe he's going to do big things here. He ain't Max either, though. He ain't close to Max either.
So, so the bet between you two guys is what? Tyree gets how many sacks?
6.5. Like the same thing as our win total.
Is our win, right? So
6.5 is the over-under.
Jersey, is it a jersey swap, or somebody buys each other jersey, or somebody has to wear the jersey or a shirt, or because we're not doing the Brokeback Mountain, we ain't doing that.
Why? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what the bet is or what the prize is. I know I'm gonna win. I don't give a shit what it is.
So
I mean, if he takes advantage of the opportunities that he's gonna get,
yeah,
everybody's gonna need to stay on the field more longer. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're gonna want to get more reps on this team, if your name is not Max or Christian Wilkins, if you're gonna want to get if you want to get more reps on this team, you're going to have to take advantage of the reps that you're out there. Everybody that I think is capable of doing it, but the numbers are going to speak for themselves. Whoever's actually taking advantage when they're out there is going to get the more reps out of that other unit.
So Arnold,
other guys.
Shout out Arnold. Arnold saying that Wilkins wasn't great his first 2 years. So you know what I mean. So a lot of players.
That's just giving that's a defensive lineman, bro. That's not his intention. Is what's his name to play defensive lineman. They don't want him to play defensive line.
He's supposed to play defensive end, and he's marked on the roster as defensive end.
No, he's moving back and forth from both.
Yeah.
Then that just tells me they don't know what the hell to do with him. Because what is he, third string right now?
No.
They just, I'm telling you, they're just rotating everybody in and out. They haven't played with the ones at times, but they have Coots playing with the ones at times too, and then they'll rotate him out. Then they'll have
Coots is the one.
Jenkins in there. They'll have Jenkins in there, and then they'll trade him with they'll move him out for Butler, and then they'll move him out for Byron Young, and then another play you'll see Tyree in there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it just depends. That's what I'm saying. Whoever's going to get taking more advantage of their snaps up there is going to be the guy that plays most. And if Tyree takes more, if Tyree gets that, if Tyree's that person, he's going to be the guy that's going to be out there more. Because he looks just as good.
You're telling me that he's going to go in. So what you're telling me is that
go ahead.
John Jenkins and Coombs are ahead of our number 7 pick that we pick in the draft. He can't beat them out. He can't beat. If he's rotating in, that means he's second string. Gabe. He should be first string. That's what I'm saying. He has the potential. They just everybody needs to just understand that the dude.
I want to know what defensive end last year or what defensive tackle period started as a rookie last year.
He was
in front of whoever they were in front of him. No,
he's not a tackle, Gabe.
I'm not even talking about Tyree.
Not a tackle, bro.
I'm not even talking about Tyree. I'm talking about any defensive tackle last year or defensive end as a rookie who played last year. Started.
The one from the Rams.
He didn't start at the beginning of the year.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know every?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's the only guy that went. Like, not even at the end of the year, Jalen Carter wasn't even a starter on his team.
Dude, they got 5 number 1 picks on that defensive line.
So
if we were in that situation, bro, I would understand why Tyree wasn't.
Our defensive line played. I would say, not even 2 times better, 3 times better at the stretch of the season. At the end stretch of that season, our defensive line played better than Philadelphia's line. Defensive line.
Yeah. So the best one so far is Will Anderson as a rookie.
With all those first round picks, our defensive line still outplayed them of those last 9 games of the year.
He's not a tackle either. He was a defensive end.
Well, you said defensive end or tackle. Jalen Carter did not start. He was just a defensive end, but he was Carter finished second to Anderson as a defensive rookie of the year.
But that's what I'm saying. Like none of them, like, just because he's a 7th round pick doesn't mean he's going to start over a guy that was damn near a Pro Bowler last year, and Adam Butler and John Jenkins, who was one of our anchors on our defense.
Yeah.
Because he was a 7th round pick don't mean he automatically gets to start over them. I don't think even if we had Jalen Carter right now, they wouldn't start over Adam Butler, or he wouldn't start over Adam Butler or John Jenkins right now.
We don't know that. We can't say we know that.
They played better than he did last year.
But Adam Butler was in more than Jalen was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm talking about is that this year, I think
you're talking about tackles, Gabe. You're talking about tackles. Tell me what defensive ends are doing. I think it's bad that this dude they had to drop him to defensive tackle. That's bad.
Why?
It's not his position.
Wait, who automatically made him a defensive end though?
He got.
That's what I want to know.
Defensive end. He's second string defensive end right now.
That's a position.
He's not second string defensive tackle.
But that's just 2 letters next to your name.
Is he on a roster as a defensive tackle?
Right now he is.
He's playing defensive tackle.
Right now he's as a defensive tackle / D end. But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. If he's gonna play both of them, and he plays both of them good, I'm all for it. Fuck it.
Dude, he ain't good.
You don't have to have. It's like that's like saying the year that Mac got all pro at 2 different positions. So if Tyree, say hypothetically he goes out this year and gets all pro at defensive end and defensive tackle, you're gonna complain about him having 2 positions?
If he plays defensive tackle and dominates at defensive tackle and shows me different from his get off than what he's doing now, if he improved, I know he improved, but if he shows me something different than playing 13 games and only getting 3 sacks, if you think that's good, then
no, that's not good.
Then be my guest, bro, because we're still calling this kid the bomb.
You can't say that, Grady, because you know that's not good. That's like kind of like a double-loaded question, bro. You can't say that because
I know it's not good.
That. But see, it kind of goes against your own argument. Your argument is that like he's a number 1 draft pick that didn't come in and play when he was the games that he was supposed to. He played 6 games out of fucking a 16-game schedule, bro. So he started 6 games. So it's like he was injured for most of the time. He was behind on everybody. So you're telling me that you can't tell me that this guy's had more time this year and he's not going to make any fucking leaps and bounds. Now, if this year he doesn't do the 6.5 and does that and then he's hurt or whatever, not I get it. But I mean, you can't just shit on the guy just because he came in hurt. You can't shit on him because he got drafted at number 7 hurt. You can't shit on him that the guy that was actually
does that sound stupid to you?
No, listen, but you can't turn around.
Does that sound stupid to you? Does that sound like the dumbass organization picking a guy that's hurt already?
I'm looking at all the players right now. Byron Young, Rams, Tui, whatever. Edge rusher, Chargers. Kobe Turner, defensive tackle. Joey Porter, now that's rookies, quarter. Will Anderson Jr. So those are the three. They're edge rushers, right? Those guys probably did a little bit of damage, but nothing compared to what he was doing in those 6 games. We can't just shit on him, bro, because he's trying to turn it around. I mean, yes, I get it. He didn't do what he was supposed to do as a number 1 draft pick, but we can't worry about that no more. If we're gonna worry, keep on worrying about that because of the number.
Let me tell you this: no one that's there except for Gabe saying that this guy that he's on everybody's disappointment and category.
Who's everybody?
Everybody's. Whoever's there watching it, he said, "Who are you disappointed
but
in?"
Who's everybody though? I wanted to you got to
dudes that are there, bro. I listen to Hondo, I listen to Q, I listen to all them. You can't say they suck.
So you're telling me that Q and Hondo are saying that Tyree sucks?
They expected more from what he wasn't up to the expectations.
That for him being a number 1 draft pick, everyone expects more from him. Yeah, I haven't
heard it.
Exactly.
I haven't heard
just like me.
I haven't heard about that. I haven't heard that about Tyree. I try to watch as much as from everybody as I can, and I haven't heard that about Tyree.
Moscow, what up?
That's what I heard.
Maybe
I've been lie.
So I mean,
I'm saying I'll probably say that the only thing was probably that the disappointment is that he hasn't got the jumped Adam Butler, but that's what I'm saying. That's exactly why I returned to. If you think that Adam Butler is just some easy guy to just jump over, then I would okay then whatever then fuck it, you know what I mean? That's what you're thinking,
I expect that because that's not his position.
But that's what I'm saying. Let
me ask you this,
I'll tell you this: there isn't much drop off from when Adam Butler gets off that field and Tyree gets on it. There ain't drop off from what I seen.
So great. So answer me this, Gravy. So if Tyree, got drafted in the 2nd round, would you still be talking like this?
Not as much.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes a lot of sense. So that's kind of your argument, but you can't base the argument just off of that from this point forward.
My argument isn't based on where he was picked at. I bring that up. But we've seen that. We've seen him get low. We've seen him do that in a game.
I'm really happy right now too because I'm confident that to be honest, because I hear people saying that you're spitting facts or whatever, but I'm
he comes out against Minnesota.
I already know that dude's gonna be good. I can guarantee you he ain't gonna be no bust. And I can guarantee you
if he comes out and smacks around Minnesota, I'll take it as an improvement. But if he gets in a real games and starts making an impact, that's what I want to see, dude.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
We're back in this. Hold on, Lo. Let me talk real quick, bro. The homeboy, the way football is now, the way it was back then. Oh, you can let a dude sit for 4 years, and there was no 5th-year option and shit like that. You could let him develop if he wasn't that good of a player. Now, am I the only one that says, hey, if you pick a dude in the 1st round, he needs to make an impact. They need to make an impact. So why are we picking hurt players and then just say, oh, we got Chandler Jones over here. He's going to teach him and all that. Chandler Jones was never like that. And everything erupted in front of him, so that made his development slower. Now he's getting good. Now he's getting good stuff put in him. So just the natural ability as a good player, he should be, and with the coaching that he's getting in training camp, because he had a full training camp, right? Now that improvement should make you an elite player. If you were picked that high, somebody, that organization thought you were a badass player. And if you're over here thinking, oh, he's hurt right now, but he can develop. We hope he can develop into this monster. You don't do that. You pick a guy that's gonna do something right now. You don't draft hurt players, dude.
Okay, well, the bottom line is that's why that staff isn't here no more.
Exactly. That's what gives me the notion to not say he's a bust. He was
the number 1 draft pick, but that has nothing to do with this season. Has absolutely nothing to do with this.
That's why I say I want to see, Lo.
But see,
last year I was like, what is he doing?
But when you say you want to see, and then you say
keep going back to
trash, like you still don't want to take no, like, buddy, like you still don't want to believe. Well, but you still don't want to believe that you still don't want to believe that he's made an improvement, even though people are saying it.
Yeah, he's a backup, bro.
He's not a backup. I hear
somebody right there in the chat saying right there that literally Hondo gave him kudos yesterday. And so that's one person that wasn't talking shit about him, but it's like I'm saying, like that's what I'm saying. Like
you can have good days, dude. He can have a good day. But you know what? I would question the offensive lineman that he's going against right there. I would question it.
So, but everybody's saying that the offensive line is
good, bro. You know, I have my and
exactly. That's what I want to hear though, because you're saying like that. You know, you hope that he's not a bust or anything like that, or that you don't want him to do bad. But when you're saying it, you sound like you want to be right that he's a bust. Because
I don't want to be right. Because
you say it, and we're telling you that he's doing better, but you're saying, nah, he still sucks.
Yeah. In a sense, that's what you are saying, Gravy.
Well, maybe I should use a different word then.
Okay,
he's not improving, or I don't think he's improving.
He is improving, though.
But they're saying that he's improving.
Okay, you guys think he's improving, but he's a backup.
So this is the thing where you get conflicting
reports.
What
have you seen with your own eyes? Not to anybody that has said anything.
Yeah,
watch what have you seen with your own eyes from this camp? From this camp that has told you he hasn't improved. No, what I'm saying, like from this camp, what from your eyes has told you that he hasn't improved? Because he's been out there early, he's been out there late, he's faster, he has more moves. He has. So what is that? What is it that he's not improving?
Did you see that? Did you see that, Gabe? You see he has another move.
And they were even talking about the other day that, and this was yesterday that he had moves. And they were talking about yesterday that like 2 days ago that he did a spin move so good he left the dude standing there while he was already in the backfield. So if he's already improving on his moves, he's healthier, he's faster off the ball. He's staying. He's working with Max. He went to the defensive end camp. He's staying late after practice running sprints, and I'm telling you that he's improved like that. From what I seen last year to this year, he's definitely improved. But you're still telling me that he hasn't improved.
And all that work, he's second string.
So just like this,
regardless, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Regardless. He would be first string. He would be first string. I bet you anything. He would be first string on half of the other teams on this league, or not even half of the other teams. I would say 2/3 of this league. He would be a first stringer.
Do you expect Kuntz to have a better year than him?
That's why I'm saying. Like, I don't think.
Do you expect Kuntz to have a better year than Tyree?
From what I seen yesterday, I don't see Kuntz better than Tyree. If he has a better year, I think it's because.
Are you serious, bro? Are you serious?
I guarantee you that shit. Like if what I seen yesterday, Kuntz isn't faster. Kuntz is not faster. He's not stronger.
Look, everybody gets on me, but nobody gets on Gabe for saying that shit. He better.
I'm telling you.
Let's talk about Kuntz, right? Let's talk about the changing of the guard. When we changed the guard, Kuntz was nowhere to be found at all.
Kuntz is definitely not stronger, and he's definitely not faster. If Tyree puts it together, he's going to be leaps and bounds better than Kuntz.
And as of right now, just him being in fucking training camp and doing the shit that he's doing there every single day, he's already better than last year. Because he wasn't even in training camp, mini camps, none of that shit. He was over there getting surgery on his foot. So as of right now, if we fucking pull it up and fucking write it up, Gravy's fucking board right here. He wasn't during.
Write it on a chalkboard. Put it right behind you.
He was
put it on a thumbnail. I don't give a shit. I know I'm gonna be right.
As of right now, him being in training camp, he's already better than last year. Already better than last year.
Definitely.
Bottom line, just that alone.
If he don't start all year, I guarantee you he's gonna be better than last year. And it's just because the only fact that he won't get that much playing time is because our defensive line is that good.
Yeah.
He's not.
That's not a knock on him. Our defensive line is that good.
It's a knock on him that he plays defensive tackle.
So you're telling me he's not even listed as a D tackle. And guess who he's behind? He's not third string. He's behind fucking Max, bro. Kuntz got the other side.
I definitely don't think it's a bad thing when you have two positions on your name.
Yeah,
because he's gonna be able to play both. Because he was definitely not just religiously lining up at defensive tackle. He was lining up at defensive end. He was taking Kuntz's snaps too.
Yeah, Kuntz is his fourth year.
He's taking him in practice. If he's taking him in practice,
we have a special show Saturday night. I hope I can talk, and then we'll talk about it.
We're gonna do it Sunday. We're gonna do Sunday like
I'm not gonna change my mind right now because I'm liable to change my mind on players, but people can't knock me for. And
I guarantee you this though, he will get more playing time at defensive tackle for what they're saying in the chat. He'll get more time at defensive tackle for this fact. Max never comes off the field, so he can only play. There's only one other defensive end spots. There's two other defensive tackle spots. So he will play more defensive tackle because just by process of elimination, Max never comes off the field. So he will get more snaps at defensive tackle.
So if you really look at it, you are going to see a nice, healthy fucking dose of fucking Tyree, because I don't think Max.
That's what I want to see, bro.
But you're going to see a lot of it during the preseason. You're going to see because Max ain't going to play all preseason, bro. Fuck no.
I'm gonna watch him in the preseason, Lo. I'm gonna watch him in the preseason, but I ain't gonna come to judgment until he plays games. And he makes an impact in games.
For sure. Because those are the only ones that count. Because that's when it's really only gonna count. Like that's really only where, like, if he does good this weekend, what I'm saying right now really ain't gonna mean shit, because you can still say, like, even though it does mean a little something because that's the improvement you want to see, but it's still, you can still come around next week and say, I want to see it in games, and that's the fact of the matter is that's the truth. You want to, that's the end all be all. You want to see it in actual games that matter, but that's where I believe that he's going to be improved. He's going to be the snaps that he does get. He's going to take advantage this year. I think everybody's going to take advantage of it because that's how good the defensive line is. But he won't get the healthy dose of an actual guy that you would want out there to be out there every play, just because of the simple fact our defensive line is too good.
And one, like,
if we didn't have our second unit, even if we didn't have a second unit like that then maybe he would get more playing time. But it's just gonna be hard to be if your name is not Max. I would just say that if your name is just not Max, you're gonna get rotated out.
So for me, like, and even what Gabe was saying earlier, this defense is so fucking stacked that everyone's going to be rotating in and out. So as it's coming in and out, obviously he's not going to get as many playing starts. If somebody gets banged up, obviously he's going to step up. But it's going to, I think he's going to start over Denarius Robinson. You know what I mean? So
people are saying that he's a knockout in camp, bro.
Who's that?
Yeah, he had a pick yesterday. He had a pick yesterday.
I like to pick Anthony up Robinson too. He was undrafted. I like that guy. He's a big guy, and he came in and started playing for us, and he did some shit towards the end of the season, but he got banged up. The only thing about him
he's just as big and long as Tyree is.
Yeah,
he does a little light in the eye, a lot lighter in the eyes though.
Yeah, he's just not as heavy.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless of whatever, dude. Even if Tyree comes in and gets the fucking 6 sacks, whatever, we're not. I'm thinking because of the rotational pieces, the teams that we're going to fucking play, the injuries that are going to happen going on season with other teams, they're going to all eat, bro. This secondary is locking them down. That fucking pass rush with either him, bro, like they're all going to fucking eat, bro. Like it's going to be crazy. So like for him to actually turn around and develop into the player that he needs to, bro, I mean, he's going to do it. And if not, trade his ass. But me personally, bro, what did I say? Did I say something bad?
You want to give him a chance.
I said he was bigger. I said he's bigger.
But I heard this. I heard this too. But I don't agree with it. But I heard it. That I would let it be known. Maybe somebody in chat did or you guys did. Was that our defensive line looked so good because our offensive line was trash.
Nah. There's no way. There's no.
You don't believe that? No, I don't believe that. I think we got good players on the offensive line.
There's no way, bro. Right. Look, you know who's gonna say that? People. No, I don't think any of the writers that they're gonna see that. Everybody's on notice that the Raiders last year, their defense in the last half of the season was fucking on fire, bro. Everybody knows that. Defense won us 2 or 3 games. Everybody's seen it, bro. We went 3-1 in the fucking division. AP said it. Everybody's seen it. Regardless of the last game was fucking Broncos and it was just a game, whatever or not. These guys are turning around. They turned around and started playing a different set of ball, different kind of ball on the defensive side. You look at all the defensive coaches that we got on this side of the fucking ball. You look at everything. We're looking at our this defense top 5, top 10, bro. Easily.
Yeah, I'm saying top 3, but the reason why
no one's ever argued that, so it's not.
No, you know what it is though. You know what it is though, Gravy. Like yesterday, like before going yesterday, like I kind of said, our defense is going to be that good because of our defensive line, right? Because that's what we're like. You know, that's the biggest part of our like that. Because like I was telling Lo and kind of earlier in the chat too, like that's what's actually even been getting the media attention. Like the defensive line's been getting all the attention because well deserved too. Like they have Max, they signed Wilkins. You know, they have the emergence of Kuntz, and you know what I mean. Like, and we have other players that are solid players like Jenkins. You know, they had Adam Butler. They're still trying to, you know what I mean, that they're still hoping big things for Tyree. So like, the only reason I thought our defense was going to be that good is because of the defensive line, but our DBs are right there with it, bro. Like I'm telling you, our DBs are right there with them, and that's why. And if I was going to point at one of the biggest thing why our quarterbacks are struggling is because our DB, like you would want to say, fuck man, like you want the quarterbacks to make some plays. Like the defensive line can't be the reason why you're never making plays, right? But when you have to chalk it up and you have to go up against that defensive line and that secondary, that's why I have to say I can't really say that none of these quarterbacks are going to be trash until I actually see them against another team, bro, because I believe in this defense that much that I want to see them against another team because I actually think they're going to perform very well fucking having like prepared against this defense. I think this Saturday you're going to see all that preparation that this defense has, you know, kind of gotten them ready for, like prepared them for, and you're going to see that you're going to be like, damn, why hasn't the quarterbacks like gotten this type of, you know, like why hasn't their quarterbacks like been talked about like this in any of their practices? Like that's what you're probably going to hear at the end of Saturday. Like why hasn't any of our quarterbacks been talked about like this in camp? Because you're finally going to see that against another team. That's how much I believe in this defense.
I think everybody don't agree. I think everybody agrees with you, Gabe. That's why.
There's, but the thing
is, everybody's saying.
I really didn't think our DBs were that good, bro. Like the talk that you hear about JB is real, and then our safeties, I don't know what it is, bro, but they look confident, bro. They look confident. And then Palomar looks like he's fighting to get a lot of playing time. That's why I'm saying, bro, our DBs are gonna look good.
That's the USC bias right there.
Shut your ass up.
Bro, he made a pick yesterday.
I said it.
Alex, what up, bro?
I expect Palomao to be starting somewhere in the middle to the end of the season, or he's going to be playing starting and not give that shit up by mid. He's going to take over for somebody, bro. Whoever's playing like shit at safety, because that's all they got. If you could get the ball up quick, if you're a quarterback that can get the ball up quick before you get sacked, but you're going to get hit and you're going to get fucked up. But if he can get it out there, and then that's what they'll do to him. And he comes up with plays. You know, Epps makes plays. Epps is a good safety.
He's solid.
I don't know why people say, well, Philly didn't lose anything with it. But look at their defensive line, bro. Look at their defensive line.
That's why, because he's not flashy. That's the reason.
You know, Epps and Morig are two elite safeties for our team. And then Palomao is right there. Palomao is right there. That improvement from Palomao when he was a rookie to now, that's an improvement. That's from borderline elite right there. And I think he is. He'll take over. He'll take over one of them dude spots. This season, I think he's going to start. Or he should start. He should be starting. You know, but I said I've always thought in my mind, and I think I told Lowe and Gabe on the unders that JB he has to play. He has to do better this year. He has to, because we didn't have anybody else.
Yeah, like I told Lowe, I didn't realize that dude was built like I realized that he was strong and shit like that, but I didn't realize that motherfucker was built like a linebacker though.
Who, JB?
Yeah.
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 He's a big dude. He's real physical. He's like the other guy behind him.
Epps.
No, the JB is a corner.
Yeah.
But that Richardson kid we got.
Oh yeah. Those two kids are good too, dog.
Longer.
Richardson and Devonshire look good too.
You can see what they're trying to do here. They're gonna get longer, taller wide receivers. I mean, DBs, because these receivers are coming in huge, bro. Plus, you got tight ends that are doing all this shit.
Yep.
And they all could tackle. They all could tackle.
Bowers is
they got,
as advertised.
You ain't got one dude like Peters on the team, bro. You ain't got one that they kick that shit out quick.
Gravy. Remember, like we were kind of like saying we should not put so much expectations on Bowers. I don't know, man. I think it's warranted, bro. Like that dude's he's as advertised.
Yeah, I agree with you, but the expectations was so much because people were questioning why do we pick him? Why did we get this dude? Well, he was the best tight end that was in the draft, one of the best players that were in the draft, and he fell to us. No organization would have done that. No organization would have done that. They just sat there and said, you know what, we're going to get the best player on our board. He probably was the best player on our board that they didn't expect it to be there. And then they sucked it up. Sure. They sucked it up and they got him. And so I'm down for that. I'm not down for reaching, 35 picks for somebody else the year before. I'm not down for that. But if he was right there, he should have been taken sooner. And we got him. And I never said.
Well, I don't even know what it is, Gravy, why I believe in Tyree so much. Because I hated the fucking pick last year when they made it. But, like, it's just, I don't know what it is, bro. But, like,
it's just the fan. I felt that way too, bro. I dug the dude first until I seen him play. You know what I mean? I've never played the NFL, and everybody would think that I ain't no one to judge somebody. But I know football. I know what a get-off has to be. You know what a get-off has to be. It has to be when the ball snaps.
No, that's why I was talking so much shit last year too. Like that, I was fucking hating it. I'm telling you, I hated the pick.
Why you playing alligators in your head when the ball's already hiked? We seen that. Me and Lowe watched that in a game when we were watching it. We said, "I go, dude, look at this dude. He ain't even getting up yet."
But I agree with you. Like, people will ask why I hated the pick. Like, I see something right there. The reason why, and you don't like you said earlier, you don't draft hurt players. especially in the first round. You know what I mean?
Now we groomed in to love Tyree, and then we were saying that we made legitimate excuses. He was hurt, but no one has ever answered my question. And even though it was another regime, we still got the player. We still have to have the player, right? We can't, just because McDaniels got fired doesn't mean Tyree and all the draft picks go with him. He stays on our team. So if the dude, if you disagreed with the pick and then knew he was hurt and then comes back and plays like the way he did those last couple of games, then so saying rah, he's gonna be a beast next year and all this stuff. But you got to think why isn't he doing it when he got thrown in? You know, he was hurt. No, okay, I understand all that, but I never bitched about that. I didn't bitch about that. I said, this dude's gonna have a full training camp next year, and I expect him to get better. I expect him to start.
I think, okay, I could agree with that. Staying probably on the notion that, all right, like if you're still upset that he didn't start, for sure. Okay, like I get that, but I will say this: because like I said, I didn't like the pick last year either because of the film that he was putting out there. You know, at the beginning of when he actually first got out there in training camp, because he missed a lot of it at the beginning. Then when he got out there, he was slow as shit, slow as fucking, like looked like fucking paint drying out there when he was getting off the ball. You know what I mean? You can fucking watch paint dry faster than that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just you can see that, and that's why I was mad. You know what I mean? At the beginning, you could tell like this was a fucked up pick. But the reason why I think maybe I changed my mind little by little, and then kind of like was like, okay, maybe he could change it around. I mean, because you did see the power, you did see him throw a couple guys in there, like a couple of linemen that were starters in this league for a while, that he threw them in the quarterback's lap. You know what I mean? So it's like you see the potential in there, and then you seen him getting off the ball faster later on in the year. So that's why, like, you kind of like, okay, if he can make these strides during the off season and shit like that, then hell yeah, then we might have something there. You know what I mean? But I do believe he did make some improvement, but I will agree with you that, okay, like I won't agree that it's still he sucks or whatever, but like I will agree that it is a little upsetting that he didn't get the starting spot. You know what I mean? That he wasn't good enough to at least get the fucking starting spot. I will agree that much. You know what I mean? I will agree there. But like, you know what I mean? But he did it. I will say this full-heartedly, and I could put this, like, he improved for sure. Like what my eyes are telling me, he for sure improved.
So
I'll take that in, and put it in my head. And but I'm gonna say, where's this at?
Where's this at? For sure. No, he tries to prove it on the field. Like, as far as what I seen on the practice field, he improved from what I seen last year when he began on the practice field. But he still for sure has to prove it on the field.
Because games that matter. Truthfully, I'm sorry, Lo. Truthfully, what I mean is that I don't want to have another Clowney. Remember, everybody had all these expectations that he was going to be the best defensive end ever, doing all this. He's been on 12 different teams, bro, and all he had was a push move. That's it. He's just as big, he's just as long, or whatever, than Tyree. He has a lot of weight on him. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
don't want a guy like that got picked first or second, and then never.
But see, look, this is the thing though. Look, on some real shit. Regardless of whatever this guy was picked at, what he was, whatever, whatnot, bro, it's a new fucking season. It's a new fucking season. Listen, it's a new fucking season. No. The chat did, but it's a new fucking season. We have a totally different.
Baby, you brought him. You said you asked me.
That's right.
How did Tyree do?
What I'm trying to get at though is that, like, it's a new fucking season. Regardless, you want this motherfucker to do good. I can't worry about what happened yesterday no more, bro, because that shit ain't here. You know what I mean? Fuck all the bullshit. Like, fuck what he's talking about. But the thing is, though, we got other people on this roster that's gonna make him better. So we can't worry about fucking that shit last year, bro. We got John Jenkins, Wilkinson, fucking Crosby, Kuntz, all these fucking Janaris Robinson. Then the secondary's playing like a motherfucker. So this motherfucker should be balling out. And that's the way we got to look at this shit no more. We got a whole fucking defensive squad that's fucking dope. What are we talking about? One fucking rookie that hasn't developed in because he had a fucking fucked up foot? Who gives a shit, bro? You want this motherfucker to come out and start doing this thing. We're not going to sit back and just be like, oh, well, because he this, that, man. Fuck all that, bro. We're over here ready to fucking go. Preseason's here. It's a new fucking season, man. Let's fucking go, bro. I'm not worried about the cash anymore, dog.
I'm gonna get you a number 9 jersey, bro. Just for that,
bro. I'll wear that motherfucker proudly, dog, because he's a fucking Raider, and I want him to do good, regardless of whatever. I want Anthony.
I'll get mine when I beat Gabe.
What's the name to do good? Fucking what's the quarterback? The number 14. What's the name, son? Bradley. I want Bradley to ball out, bro. Fuck the bullshit, bro. Like all this negative and looking at this and looking at that, man. Who gives a fuck anymore, bro? We got fucking seasons coming up. We got fucking so much to look forward to, bro. We've been fucking bagging on these motherfuckers saying that, oh, well, they didn't do this and oh, he stepped fucking wrong. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter no more,
bro. Finally got it out of him, Gabe.
Let's fucking go, man. I'm tired of this shit, bro. We've done 70 shows over the off season, bro. I started counting the fucking thumbnails, bro. We did 70. And talking about Tyree and his 6.5. I want that motherfucker to get 8, bro. I want that motherfucker to get 8, bro. Like, I want everybody on our fucking defense. You say, Diablo, this, that, and third.
Hey, I will say this. He is, but I will say this, though. I think he's a big topic, though, for a reason, because you do want to, like Gravy did say, like, you do want a 7th overall pick to perform. You do. So he is warranted that attention, but like I will say, like, if I could ease anybody's maybe nerves on him, if it goes anything, you know, if I'll tell you this, he's going to be better than a lot of, like, for sure he's gonna be night and day from last year, bro. Because that last year was just, I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, it was a big disappointment. Bro, you know what I mean? Because you did see him get better towards the end of the year, but you seen the whole defense get better towards the end of the year. You know what I mean? And I would just say, like, with the added, I think everything, you know what I mean, from like the whole team aspect, like, I just think it's gonna be where even if he doesn't perform, if he gets 5 sacks. You know what I mean? It's like it's still going to be like 5 sacks because he was in there so many times that quarterbacks were getting the ball rid of it faster, or like a lot of our defensive line's not getting, you know, a lot of sacks because, you know, just the other team is just wary of our defensive line play and that type of stuff. Like, that's the type of play you want to hear. Like I know people will say this, and I won't compare Tyree to Mac's first year, because as much as you want to, like, as much as I was doing it myself, like saying that, hey, Mac didn't even get, you know, a lot of sacks in his first year. You know what I mean? But he was impactful in the game. You know what I mean? That's one thing. Like, even if Mac wasn't getting, you know, sacks in his rookie year or whatever like that, even if he only got 3 or 4 sacks in his rookie year or whatever like that, whatever the number was, he was still making, like, pressures on the quarterback, or, you know, making tackles behind the line of scrimmage on the running back or stuff like that, where he was still impacting the game. Like, so that's what I'll say. Like, even if he doesn't get the 6.5 sacks and I have to pay the bet, but he's making tackles behind the line of scrimmage. He's getting fucking 10. He has 10 tackles for losses. I will be fucking more than happy with that. You know what I mean? Because you're still impacting the game in a certain way, where like sacks don't always say everything. You know what I mean? So, like, even if he like or he could have a year where he gets 10 sacks, but those are the only 10 impactful plays that he had all year. You know what I mean? So, like, that's also a thing that you don't want. You know what I mean? So it's like, That's why I'm saying, like, as long as he can be an impactful player, that's what we really want, and that's where I think he's gonna do his most damage. Because if he plays inside, he might not get all those glaring numbers in sacks or anything like that. But if he can get pressure and use that strength that he has and get in the backfield and disrupt the running game or disrupt the fucking be in the quarterback's lap, because he's pushing the center into the quarterback or whatever, like those are impactful plays, you know what I mean? Because they're causing disruption. You know what I mean? So that's, as long as I see that out of him, that's the biggest thing that I want to see out of Tyree.
Yeah. I'd rather him be, I don't give a fuck about the number 1 draft pick no more, bro. It's already done and over with. Like, there's nothing we could change about it, whatever, whatnot. He's on our fucking team. So anybody that's around him that he can learn from and actually be effective, bro, I don't give a, like, it's cool bet and whatever, whatnot. And you guys should still stand on it, you know what I mean? Which is because a bet is a bet. But what I'm saying is that, like, you want this motherfucker to do it. Like, you want to lose that bet. I want to lose a bet to where my dude's going to get more than what we're looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. If he, like Gabe said, if he gets 10 tackles behind the line of scrimmage,
yeah,
that's an impact play. That's just as good as a sack.
Yeah,
we do shit like that and get a couple of like 5 sacks or whatever, and then I win the bet. I'll squash that bet if he gets 10 hits behind.
You've already watched the movie. You've already watched both movies. That's what it is.
Nah, I never seen Barbie or Brokeback. and I thought it switched so many times. Just keep it at Barbie, bro.
No, I just say you guys just wear the jersey or buy a fucking Tyree.
No, but I agree with you, baby, and we can agree on that for sure. He has to be impactful for sure this year. He has to make impact this year.
Yeah,
and I got, I was watching another show. Mr. My Opinion said I didn't like Luby, right? I did it.
Didn't. But you could. That's why we changed our minds here, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but I don't know. My opinion don't know that I did watch tape on a guy during training camp, and he didn't blow my mind, but he almost did. And he's a good damn football player for us. So I said, you know what, this Luby kid ain't
looks fast, man. He looks fast.
So I did. I switched up on that, and I can't do that.
Quickness
I don't know what the problem was there, but
says OJ already knows I was champion in BR League last year. The only field. What the? So Myra apparently.
Omar, you were with Omar. That's why.
Yeah, that's why. That's why you're the champ. Easy.
And I could see him for sure. For like, damn, bro. Like, I don't want to I like Abdullah, but I mean Abdullah. The thing that might save him is because he's a good special teams player.
Don't be a menace.
He might be a late cut.
Who?
Abdullah. If he doesn't stick around for special teams, he might be a late cut.
Well, you know who else? You could keep 4 guys. That's kind of a lot, but it matters what they do. Just get rid of Brenton Brown and Sincere McCormick. Just get rid of them 2 guys, and then you just stick with what you have there.
Yeah, I don't see Brenton Brown actually making it because it's Amir, Matson.
Man.
It's Amir, Matson, Abdullah, Brenton Brown, and Olave. So Olave is probably going to be on there. So I think Olave is going to beat out Brenton Brown. So we'll carry 4 running backs. We should be straight.
I bet you didn't even know. I bet you didn't even know that Brenton Brown was out there running the ball and gave. You don't even know his number.
Shit,
he's on though.
But you know where 23 was at, right? You know where 23 was at.
The one guy that stuck out because I was like trying to see a lot of lobby was a dude, another white running back that we have. He's number 33, but he's also white. But like, yeah, that dude. I mean,
that's Teamer, bro. They brought Teamer back.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Not Teamer.
Put him at running back.
But he's
Fresno State gravy. Put him on next to cut list. See, this is the thing. When it comes down to, look, this is what it really boils down to. I was listening to what's the name, coach from Mike Tomlin. He said some shit. He goes, "Hey, who's the fastest?"
Now, if we keep quarterbacks,
right,
I don't have a good chance.
He was saying like this. He was talking about like this. He goes, "Hey, man," he goes, "Who's the fastest person in here?" They're like, "Oh, this person." "Hey, who's the strongest person in here?" "This person." "Hey, who's the fucking most athletic?" "Oh, this person." He goes, "Which one's gonna make it?" He's like, "None of them." He's like, "The one that's gonna work the hardest is gonna fucking make it." So whoever comes out and fucking works the hardest, bro, and does their shit and actually is being accountable for themselves and putting themselves out there. Look at Pacheco, bro. He was a 7th round fucking draft pick, bro. Look at fucking Eckler. Eckler was fucking undrafted. You can find guys like this that are undrafted. Our head coach was undrafted and won 2 Super Bowls. So there, but see, the thing is, though, he had 2 players.
I will say this. AP looks like he's fucking. That dude can go out there and play right now.
He can. Hell yeah, he can. Shout out Raider Dev. Well, shut up. Appreciate you guys and everyone in the chat, man. Appreciate you, Dev.
We appreciate it.
He looks more in shape than some of the players, huh?
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm trying to say is like, bro, like you can find greatness anywhere, bro. But it's like the guys are gonna put the work in. So if a builder's not gonna put the work in, or Brenton Brown's not gonna do it, and Lave's gonna do it, fuck it. If fucking let's see, let me see right here, fucking. Charles Snowden. If Charles Snowden comes in and starts tearing shit up, bro, and Tyree is gone, bro, fuck it. I mean, they're all Raiders until they're not Raiders, bro. I just want to see the best and hardworking motherfuckers out there, bro. And it's gonna shine. The fucking cream rises to the top, bro. So like, we ain't gotta worry about this shit no more.
True.
The time is here, bro. Like, so like, look at remember Nate Hobbs? Nate Hobbs. Everyone's like, who in the fuck is Nate Hobbs? And then all of a sudden, this guy's fucking doing this thing. Divine Diablo, fucking 5th round pick. They're like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? A safety, and everyone was bitching about it, but he has the most fucking tackles, you know what I mean, on our fucking team. He was leading the tackles, you know what I mean? So, like, there's all these different players. Look at Max Crosby. Nobody, I don't give a fuck. Nobody turned around and said Max Crosby is going to be one of the best defensive players on this fucking team. Nobody did. And if anybody says that shit, bro, you can kiss my ass, bro. You fucking lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like dead ass, bro. So it's like a lot of these players and anybody can get a fucking chance to actually make themselves fucking great. So a lot of these players can turn around and do it. Fucking anybody can do it, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to get at, bro. So I'm not even tripping on this shit no more.
Who was our number 1 pick when Max was picked?
I do not know. Cleveland Farrell.
Is that when we had 3 of them?
Cleveland Farrell, Josh Jacobs, and Abrams.
All 3 of them don't even play for us anymore.
Yeah, none of them. And Cleveland Farrell went to the Super Bowl before us.
He didn't.
Yeah, he didn't, but yeah, 4th round pick, nobody even knew exactly. So it's like you see these guys and see that's one of the things that frustrates me a little bit about what you Gravy, especially with this guy Tyree. Max Crosby was about to
a lot of people didn't think that Mumford would ever become anything. I've been arguing for Mumford since his fucking rookie year, dog. You know what I mean? And a lot of it had to do with how much I didn't like Illuminor, but I've been talking about Mumford since like his rookie year, dog. Because I like players that come from like big times. Like not every player works out or anything like that, but I'm just saying when they've actually had a good career in college like that, and it's for actually play like a big time school. That doesn't always tell you the whole story, but you can see the potential. Like I always like seen like some potential in Mumford, dog, and like he's getting he's reaping some of it right now, dog, because he's obviously had a good camp, and it looks like he's going to be our starting tackle on the right side, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with Mumford. I like Parham better because he got in faster than Mumford. So his impact was more down in game time than Mumford. Mumford was coming in spurts. He didn't have a good game and a bad game, but Parham played them guard spots in Philly, and he did a great job. So I don't got a problem with both them when they were rookies.
Yeah.
I don't even remember them calling out Max Crosby's name in the draft. That's how much I cared about that pick.
Exactly. They went to commercial, dog. I think they went to commercial, and they fucking did. They always do.
Yeah, they probably did.
So that's what I'm trying to get at, bro. It's like, look, man,
he's gonna be a defensive player of the year.
We've over fucking analyzed this whole fucking thing, bro. Going on from shit forever, bro. For this, this whole offseason, bro. It's time to fucking see something new, bro. It's time to fucking back these motherfuckers up because they're here now. They ain't going nowhere. And this is what we're dealing with, bro. So it's like, I'm just saying we got to back up our boys regardless if they're good or bad, bro.
I think we're in a good situation. We're in a good situation.
Can go somewhere.
Yeah. They can, and they are going to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting that shit in the fucking air, low. Like, for real.
Our team or some other team, they're going to go somewhere.
Hey, a lot of shit that I've been saying as of late, bro, has been fucking happening, and it's been all good shit, regardless of whatever, personal or whatever or not. Shit's coming in the way it's supposed to, bro. Like the work that we put in. Imagine the work that we put in. Like, say we're the Tyree Wilson of the fucking Raider Nation. Fucking shit. We put in all this fucking work, and people were just fucking doubting us, saying this, that, and the third, or whatever. We're not. Look, we made 1,000, bro, because we kept putting in the fucking work.
Where's the gravy? Where's the gravy in Tyree? Where's the gravy in Tyree?
Podcasting.
He'd be a way better player. He would be the second round player.
I just say, bro, like, everybody needs the time to develop, bro. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You can't change nothing. Yesterday, Coach AP said, man, just get one.
Hey, the crazy thing is we still haven't named the fucking starter. Hopefully it's tomorrow. I mean, I'm pretty sure they should.
Saturday.
Like, I know the Vikings already named their starter.
They have no quarterback, bro. We have a good fucking battle, though. Who else is gonna fucking back them up?
I mean, they have JJ McCarthy, their first round pick.
Yeah.
Watch out, Zach Wilson, boy. Watch out.
Wilson. And that's another thing. I don't know. I just seen a clip. I don't know if I have no context of the clip or anything like that. But I heard fucking something about JJ McCarthy talking about our defense being vanilla.
He didn't say vanilla. He said, well, he did say vanilla, but he didn't mean it that way.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying.
I would take it. I would take it as talking shit.
I'll take it as disrespect. I'll take it as disrespect. You didn't go out there. You don't say, "Hey man, I respect them."
I just don't want to hear nothing with our defense and vanilla in it.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Hey, he's using too many big words. He's using too many big words. Stop with that and just, you know what I mean? Show respect or don't show. If you don't say, hey, I respect him on that side of the ball. If he doesn't say anything like that, if he says anything slide or anything like that, any slick fucking tongue, bro, fuck him. And that's the way that all of them are going to be, bro. Fuck them all. He's saying vanilla. We're vanilla with his vanilla ass, bro. Get your ass out of here.
I don't want to hear nothing with our defense, with Raiders defense, or when they ask a question about our defense, anything with the answer in it with saying vanilla.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Myra, what's up with Myra? Boneless is eating boneless wings bad or something?
Yeah, apparently. I always keep my bone in. I mean, boneless. Well, never mind. Sorry. Anyways,
I eat both, man. Whatever's good.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. The boneless wings. This is probably insider. He's a rookie. Don't come with that shit, big boy. Yeah. You can't say that shit. You can't say that shit. You can't say that to fucking grown ass man.
And he's number 3 on the depth chart.
And you haven't even won the fucking. That's what I was gonna say. And he hasn't even won the fucking starting job yet.
Yeah.
What the fuck you talking like that for?
You can't even beat out Sam Darnold and Zach Wilson.
Sam Darnold, bro, and Zach Wilson. That's fucking horrible.
Zach Wilson's with the Broncos.
Oh well, yeah.
Who's with
Minnesota?
Stidham's number 1 over there.
Yeah,
Stidham's number 1 over there, dude.
And Zach Wilson's 2. Bo Nix is 3.
Yeah, everybody wants Bo Nix. Everybody wanted Bo Nix. Move up, go get Bo Nix.
Fuck Bo Nix.
Fuck, you can't even beat up Stidham. Come on.
Let me see real quick. Let me see who their fucking team is. Their roster.
I thought their backup was.
I know it's
quarterback Sam Darnold. Oh, it's Nick Mullins. Sam Darnold,
Nick Mullins, Zach Wilson, same thing.
Yeah, same shit.
I use Cool Kev's annihilate right there.
Bone in only. Let's go.
Bone in only.
I just want to know what she means by that. None of us has ever said that, have we?
Hey, it's.
I love me some hot wings, though. I love hot wings.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Sam Darnold, fucking JJ McCarthy, and Nick Mullins, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, dude, just get out of here, bro. This is, yeah. I'm not even worried about him, bro. I'm not at all. Who's your fucking receivers? Justin Jefferson, Naylor, Jordan Addison, bro. They're not gonna get shit, bro. JJ McCarthy's sitting on the bench, bro.
Who did they sign at running back? They signed fucking Aaron Jones. They signed Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones, yeah, as running back, and then Ty Chandler, yeah. They don't have shit, bro.
Fantasy, bro. I ain't gonna have Aaron Jones on my fantasy team.
Hell no.
Should have stayed in Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even tripping, bro. Like, fuck those guys, bro. Like, I'm cool. I'm not even worried about those guys. Go for it.
Everybody put Bo Nix. Well, once we started hearing the things that these guys don't want to trade, it was Bo Nix and Penix time. You know, and it was fuck Penix. Fuck Penix.
Hey.
This is Bo Nix.
My opinion says, you ever watch? Go ahead.
You remember us right here on this show, though, saying like from the shit that those comments that he made in that fucking interview was like definitely no. I know for sure on this show that when we said that because that he said he basically left the fucking he's basically left the SEC to go to the Pac-12 because it was too much competition for him.
Yeah, it was too much. Too much.
Yeah, he gets to play USC, bro. It's easy.
My opinion, bro.
Into that one, brother.
Hey, in my opinion, bro, like you saying, if we ever watch Mitchell Renz talk about Bo Nix, I don't watch that guy at all, bro. That guy definitely eats boneless wings, bro. Definitely, with his like anus.
But what is eating boneless wings? What's the cap on that, though? Why is it bad? What is it?
It's it's a fucking joke. It's like just a fucking joke. That's all it is.
But she said Gravy must be eating boneless wings today.
I eat whatever wings. Hey, put it this way. I eat whatever wings are on the fucking table. Shit.
Yeah.
You buy them for me, I'll eat that.
As long as there's a flavor I like, shit, that's all that matters. Shit, I don't give a fuck what.
Especially if they're from the liquor store. Especially boneless wings in the liquor store.
That shit's gay.
What is?
It's a nugget gravy. It's a nugget. So boneless wing is a nugget, bro. It's not a fucking wing. That's a joke.
Chicken nuggets. What's wrong with chicken nuggets?
Said I don't eat wings.
Mr. Renz doesn't eat wings. You can eat the bone. I think our offense is gonna finally show or have our best day out of the start of like this new football year. You know what I mean? Because basically when camp starts, the actual camp starts is when like I consider, football started again. So like since the start of camp and this new year, I think this is going to be the best our offense has performed, and which to me is going to be a good sign because as long as we're doing that against other teams, that's what counts. When you go up against other teams, that's when you're performing. That's what counts, and I think that's when we're going to show.
Yeah,
I think it's going to like this defense prepared our offense. Wow.
I believe that too. That's what you were trying to say earlier. The defense have got our fucking offense on point. I think regardless with all the like fuck ups and shit like that, I mean they're just learning because like it's our defense is a lot of the defense that we're going to be facing aren't going to be top tier the way our defense is. Bottom line, and that's a good way.
And even if they are, though, I think we're going to even be prepared for those type of defenses.
Yeah. Because I mean,
they don't even have his baby yet, man, or what? It's just what kind of pregnancy is this, bro? Just
I thought was bro. He'll be there. Relax.
Yeah, but I want to kick Minnesota's ass. I'll go ahead.
No, preseason. I don't want. Look, I'd rather us lose every single preseason game and let's win fucking the first 3 games, bro. Because every time we win preseason, all of a sudden we're going to the fucking bowl. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think he's been private about it. To be honest, I could tell you, like, I really couldn't tell you if he probably had his baby or not yet, but he probably, if he has, he's probably spending the first couple of days with the baby too. You know what I mean? With mom and the baby too. So it's like this is probably the time where if he is gonna take some time off, okay, this would be the time to do it. You know what I mean? Especially for him.
Taking his 8 weeks paternity leave. It's crazy.
For real, though. This is his paternity leave, dog, for weeks.
Let him, bro. I'm not even tripping, bro. That's DA, bro. He might not even if his son wasn't being born or whatever. Not, I'm pretty sure he wasn't projected to play. So I think like preseason. I'm not really tripping.
Everybody's playing. Wow, the coach said everybody's playing.
Yeah, he said that quarterbacks will get a legitimate quarter. Each quarterback will get a legitimate quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I just think that's gonna be good, but it's just gonna be telling tomorrow or whenever who gets to start.
All right, Deb has a question. Okay, I have a question. We all know preseason. But which game would y'all want to win? All of them, I think, personally.
49ers. All of them, but 49ers, because that's a legit game. That's the legit game where you're going to get starters playing.
When is the second game? The second game is against the 49ers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that game.
I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to play their starters because they got a bunch of injuries already.
Yeah.
Whatever the second game. Whatever the second game is.
McCaffrey, Dallas. But they're not going to play against Dallas.
And like the only reason I say is because like if Dallas was the second game, I would say Dallas. Even though people obviously the Niners are the big, our bigger rival because I mean, the Bay Area for a long time. But
right.
You know what I mean? I would just say because the second game is where I think you're gonna get the most the closest to like a scrimmage, like actual game, you know what I mean? Because it's probably where you're gonna get your actual starter to get the most playing time to get prepared. Because that third game, which we only have 3 games of preseason now, is mostly gonna be for who's on the fence. You know what I mean? Who's on the fence, and you know what I mean that they're gonna want to evaluate the guys that are on the fence that could be cut or just are literally like right there, like whether maybe 2 guys that they're trying to battle it out at different positions. Like those are gonna be the guys that get the most reps in the third game. So whoever gets that second game, and if it's the Niners, the Niners.
They're gonna have a lot of guys out that game anyways. McCaffrey, he's not gonna play. So he's already hurt.
But it's gonna be a bunch of preseason games, bro. Like regardless, whatever. I'm just glad that football's back, bro. Now we can just chill.
I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, I
hope I get to watch it Saturday.
Well, you'll be able to watch it. I mean, at least you'll have it Saturday. So, are we gonna talk about that? You want to bring it up so we can let everybody know? It's up to you.
I'm just gonna take a leave. I'm gonna take a small leave of absence from.
So, Gravy is Gravy's gonna be gone for a little bit. I don't know if everybody knows Gravy's story, but I'll let you tell it, bro, if you want to. I mean, or you want me to say it, I can say it. It's up to you.
I'll say it. Some of the old schoolers know me. They know that I needed to have a liver transplant, because I was an alcoholic in my younger days. So I've been sober for 10 years. I've been waiting for 10 years to get a liver, and I got back on the list for another condition that I had, and I that involves my oxygen to my lungs and stuff. So, and it's real bad. So they gave me a call this morning and told me that they found a donor for me to give me a liver, So it takes a little while to recover from that, and I'm scared. I'm nervous. I've got anxiety and shit. But I just had a bunch of things to do today. Prepare everything, because my prayer has been answered. So I'll take a little leave. I gotta live in San Francisco for a month, and then once I get better, I'll be the same old Gravy that I was. With just I don't know. Maybe that new liver might change my mind. You know what I mean? Maybe it might be all yeah again.
No.
We'll see. So, I just it's a real difficult surgery. It's a real traumatizing surgery for as far as my body's concerned. And I just, if you can, shoot me a little prayer and just hope my recovery's cool, and I'll come back with you. But I know, I trust that, and I know for a fact that Gravy, I mean that Lowe and Gabe will, and whoever guest they have will give you the information and keep this channel moving until I get back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just keep me in your thoughts if you can. You know, if you guys want to. I know my boys got me, so
yes, sir.
It's a blessing, bro.
Yeah,
Talked to a lot of people today, giving me a lot of love. So
yeah, even though Gravy pushes us, whatnot, you know what I mean, and he's actually pushed me a lot to, you know what I mean, really buckle down and do this shit. You know, it seems like Gravy's like not necessarily like against the team, but he just wants to see better shit. And you know, Gravy, I mean, your level of what you have taught me and just kept me on point and shit like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing but utmost love and respect for you, bro. Like, and I just want you to have a speedy recovery, bro. So, you know what I mean? Even though we argue shit and whatever, we're not, and we fucking he tells me, get off the fucking phone call shit.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. But besides my wife and my mother, you know, Lowe and Gabe were the first people I called to give the news. And Gabe was working. I understand all that shit, but Lowe answered, and I told him, and, you know, everybody told me you're joking, right? You're joking. I go, there ain't nothing to joke about. But it's for real. So
yeah, but we appreciate you, Gravy. I appreciate you like a motherfucker, dog. Like, you already know what's up. Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, man. This time, fucking next year, Gravy's gonna fucking be fucking a bodybuilder, though. This motherfucker's gonna be
running. I'm gonna be running, bro. I'll be running up them stairs at Las Vegas.
Yeah, Gravy was already talking about once he gets back and gets in shape, he wants to wrestle Josh, bro. I was like, I ain't watching that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like that. Be back in my, you know, I'm 50 something, and I don't want to say exactly my age, but I'm 50 something.
Yeah,
and I've been waiting a long time for this miracle.
Oh yeah, man.
Somebody blessed me with theirs. You know, the right blood type, the right size, the right. You know, everything was correct and
meant to be, man. Meant to be.
Yeah. Because you've been waiting for like what, 10 years? We were talking about 10, 11 years?
I've been waiting since I was diagnosed. I was put on the list automatically because it was so bad. I have stage 4 end stage cirrhosis of the liver from alcohol. And it's the worst thing you could do to your body is to, you know, I'm not the hey, stop drinking type person. Have your fun, man. But the only thing I can say is that I'm living proof on what, you know, how much work I have to do to stay healthy. And Lowe and Gabe know how hard it is for me to do things. And it's even games, you know, there's no choice that I won't be able to make the games soon that I wanted to go to, but I couldn't walk upstairs. One flight of stairs I couldn't, and then, you know, everybody's always in front of me when we go places. And that won't happen. I'll have a good liver in me, so I'm gonna start running, bro. I'm gonna start running.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All I want to do is run, bro. I want to be able to run again with a football and coach kids and be able to show them drills instead of standing there with my fat ass and, you know, just I want to be able to show them, you know, that's football. So.
Yeah, it says Myra's asking right here. She said something before she said that. Let me see what she put. She was so Gravy's already saying he's gonna lose in fantasy.
No, I'm gonna be on fantasy, Myra. You can't take that.
Yeah, he's gonna have that. But she's asking, so are you coming to UCSF Medical Center?
Nah, it's on Sutter. It's in Sutter Hospital. They have a street called Van Ness too. Big old Van Ness Street in San Francisco. It's downtown. It's a big hospital, world-renowned transplant place, and that's where I'll be at.
Well, because Myra's saying she works there at UCSF.
Yeah, she works there. She pretty much knows what stutter is.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stay there for a month. You know, it's on me low if I want to get better. So I'm gonna say, hey, I set some goals. I told my wife, next year I'm gonna be a different dude, babe. I'm gonna be a different dude.
Shout out SoCal says right here. So my cousin was on his deathbed. He got a liver transplant. Lived another 30 years. There it is, bro. So hoping for another 30 with your gravy shit for sure. Trends on Gilmore Street too. Shit. So I'll come through, bring you a 24-piece of boneless.
I'll take it. They let me eat. They said after the surgery, because you take a lot of medication, and the medications make you get 2 something, 3 something.
Damn, you're gonna come back looking like 330 low? Check you out, bro.
Not me. I said, well,
looking like 330 low.
I told the doctor, I ain't your ordinary dude, though. This is gravy. It's not right. I ain't gonna do that because they let themselves go, bro.
Oh yeah. I don't see yourself letting yourself go, but I mean, but I mean, you're gonna need all the energy you can get, man. The wings, boneless or bone in, bro. But we're going bone in.
If I can't wipe my own ass, I'm fat. So that's the word around town, right there.
Yeah.
Put that on.
Moving forward, like Gravy will probably be on, but he probably won't be like on the screen, but he'll probably be on.
I'll be on the screen. I have a bunch of. You might hear a bunch of beeps and stuff.
But I mean, if you don't want to say all that, bro, but like Gravy will be here, but a couple shows we're gonna be in cave and shit like that. Yeah, man, but I mean, Gravy, like,
don't leave my guys. Don't leave them hanging. I ain't the main object of this show. These two do put in a lot of work. They do a lot of things that I don't do. They deserve the credit, not me. Don't do
that, bro.
No, we all deserve the credit. We
all do, bro.
We all deserve the credit, but that's not the reason why you guys watch. It's these two guys right here. They know what they're talking about. You know that.
What? For real?
At times, I should have said Gabe.
Gabe knows more. Gabe knows way more than me. I guarantee you that shit.
I didn't want to make you look bad, man.
I do it on my own, bro. Don't even trip. It says Circus right here showing. It says, "I'm Gravy. My hater energy burns calories like engine burns oil. Seriously, I wish you a speedy recovery." I could put Myra Bayless cape on for Gravy.
Who's gonna be me in the chat when these two guys are out here? They can pick.
We're gonna need someone to come in and start talking shit like Gravy. Just come in just to talk shit.
Somebody, fuck it. I'm gonna have to trade
you like Tyree.
Fuck it. We'll take turns taking that role. Fuck it.
Yep. We'll play good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But
I'm ready to get Raider Dev says she'll do it.
I'll do it. Let's fucking do it. You better be on time, though. It can't be late like Gravy, because you know what I mean? Then we'll just replace Gravy. It'll be all perfect, bro. Like he was never here.
Yeah. Who's that guy? Who's that new guy? I told him, man, I ain't having no surgery if he make me shave my beard.
I can be the head of the group. I got you, Gravy. That's
crazy. I don't hate people. I don't hate. I just
Gabe is
I agree with that.
I was born in Hollywood, dog. I was born in Hollywood.
He's right down the street. He got it. Hey, or it's 20 minutes away. That's what everybody from LA says. It's 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away.
Everything's 20 minutes away. I just include this. Everything is 20 minutes away.
Everything's 20 minutes away. Shit. Says, I watch because Gravy raises low blood pressure, bro. Hey, you ain't fucking lying, bro. I swear to God, I'm sweating right now. I'm sweating right now, bro.
My blood pressure is fine, bro. Now, my oxygen level might be down to the bottom of the zeros, but my blood pressure is fine. I ain't that old.
Trifecta. So it takes, man. Appreciate you, Hit Sick, bro. Appreciate all you guys, man. It's just crazy. Low is the head of the show.
Yeah. Literally.
Literally. I got the biggest head in the show, bro. Up here and no, I'm not going to.
It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to keep his balance. You know? That's why he gets up.
Hunchback, bro. It's fucking just.
That's why he goes away for a little bit. He cuts out. He just goes like this real quick. You gotta keep his head straight. That's the last cap of the surgery. That's the last cap of the surgery, bro.
Last cap before the surgery.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we're gonna be live Sunday.
Pre-surgery gravy, and a post.
Pre-surgery, yeah.
Fucking old boy said, Debo Lottie got more head than he got body.
Omar said that.
Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, y'all cuts out and cuts back in. Man, fuck y'all. Oh y'all. That's what
he does. I seen it in the flesh.
Yeah.
In Madeira.
In Madeira, you seen it in the flesh, Madeira, man.
Shit.
This is a big ass hat, bro. This is a big ass hat.
Nah,
but shit, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. We'll be here live Sunday.
Oh, just one thing. Anybody, you got a cigar tomorrow? Light that shit up.
Light
that shit up for gravy. Yeah, if you got a stogie, or you don't got a stogie, go get one. But go light one up for gravy, man, and keep them in your prayers for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely be keeping that out, man. Hit them up. You're having the surgery Saturday, correct?
I'm going tomorrow, and it's scheduled Saturday morning, but they told me as soon as we get here, we can get started. So I'm gonna just walk in, take off my clothes, and say, "Let's go, let's go." Give it to me, cut me, man, cut me.
So you guys, man, just go to IG, Gravy's Top Chef Oil, man. Go subscribe, go follow him over there. Reach out to him, shoot out some love to him and shit on Saturday. While you're watching the game, all everybody that's in here, man, just shoot him a text, man. Shoot him some prayers. You guys just do that for the boy, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you.
My wife goes, I know the first thing you're going to say when you wake up. She goes, what? Did the Raiders win? I go, yeah. That's exactly what I was saying, because that's what I was thinking. That's the way I fell asleep. That's what knocked me out, and then that's what's gonna wake me up. The Raiders win.
Yeah, fuck it.
Myra said, "Hit her up, bro, and she'll make you some Filipino food. Take it to you. Shit, there you go. Man, you're gonna get food served to you and everything. Boneless wings.
I lived there for a month. Shoot, I need a caterer. I know how much food is in San Francisco.
Oh shit! Fucking food in San Francisco is fucking fire, bro. Everywhere.
Good food. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get out of here, guys, man. Be thankful what you do, got what you don't. Don't drink and drive. And we'll be here Sunday night after the game and stuff like that. Let it all breathe and shit like that. Gravy, man. Well, Gravy hopefully will be pulling up, but it'll be me and Gabe. We might have a guest. See what's up.
Is wicked, bro. Can't wait for Fat Face Gravy.
Fat Face Gravy, let's go. I know, bro. Yeah. I got to show the 300-pound low, and then I'm gonna project it next to yours, bro. See how close you get to it.
Well, I ain't gonna get like that. Come out that house with a run in. Don't you?
Stupid.
And I'll be doing jogs in San Francisco, bro. That's the streets over there tear up transmission in a week.
Oh, so yeah.
I'm gonna be running, bro.
Yeah, shit. Well, listen, let's just get you through the surgery and before you start running, relax, bro.
I'll be in a 1K. I'll be in a 1K marathon, bro.
Oh, relax, bro. All right, man. We'll be live Sunday, man. So you guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive, and be thankful for what you do, got what you don't. And like we always end the show on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders!